What's going on, everybody? Spunky 901 coming to you guys another video. Coming to you guys with my Week 18 NFL Weekly Picks. So here we are. Final week of the 2023 NFL regular season. This week, of course, so much is going to be decided. Lots going to be decided here. Obviously, playoff seeding, division winners. Yeah, it's been a in some ways a long season, but in some ways it felt like it went by very, very quickly. You know, Eagles coming to this week. Been a rough December for the Eagles, to say the least. You know, they've lost out of the last 5 games, they lost 4 games, and a team that went from being the #1 seed just a few weeks ago is now staring at being the 5th seed in the playoffs. That could change. Obviously, if the Eagles get a win against the New York Giants this week, and of course get a little help from the Washington Commanders, and they defeat the Dallas Cowboys. But right now, the Eagles are in a pretty rough situation, and quite frankly, they put themselves in it. So it is what it is. You know, we'll see what happens. You know, been some reports going around that the Eagles may rest their stars in this game. I don't believe that. It makes no sense for them to rest their starters. You know, I think the Eagles are going to play their starters. The Cowboys play at the same time as the Eagles. The NFL did that, of course, on purpose to make them both be on their heels. So, yeah, I doubt the Eagles are playing their starters. Excuse me, that they're benching their starters. It could change during the game. Let's say the Cowboys are up pretty big on Washington, then I would think they'll pull their starters out then. But if Washington is in a close battle with the Cowboys, then of course, you know, the Eagles will keep their starters in. But yeah, with all that said, you know, you guys know how to do this. I go over the entire schedule for the week, and I tell you who I think is going to win those matchups. So with that said, let's get started. 2 Saturday games here. All these games have playoff implications because all 4 teams on these Saturday matchups are in the playoff picture. One of them has clinched a playoff spot. But going over this real quick, starting off with the first game, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Baltimore, take on the Baltimore Ravens. Because the Baltimore Ravens will not be playing their quarterback, their starting quarterback, obviously, you know, they will not be having him in the game. Yeah. Steelers are fighting for a playoff spot, so they will be playing their starters. Next game, 8:15 p.m. Eastern, you got the Houston Texans traveling to Indianapolis to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Both of those teams are fighting for a playoff spot, so they will both be playing their starters. Down to the 1 o'clock games on Sunday. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Carolina, taking on the Carolina Panthers. Buccaneers are fighting for a playoff spot. Carolina Panthers have been long eliminated. Next game, the Cleveland Browns traveling to Cincinnati, taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Browns are they have already clinched a playoff spot. The Bengals have been officially eliminated. Next matchup, the Minnesota Vikings traveling to Detroit, taking on the Detroit Lions. Detroit's already in. Minnesota, I think, has a slight chance of getting in, but they're going to need a lot of help going their way. Next game, New York Jets traveling to Foxborough, taking on New England Patriots. Both of those teams are eliminated for the playoffs already. Down to the next matchup, Atlanta Falcons traveling to New Orleans, taking on New Orleans Saints. Falcons already have been eliminated. The Saints are still in the playoff picture. Next matchup, the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to Tennessee, taking on the Tennessee Titans. Jacksonville Jaguars are still alive in the playoff picture. The Tennessee Titans have been eliminated. Down to the 4 o'clock games, the Seattle Seahawks traveling to Arizona, taking the Arizona Cardinals. Seattle Seahawks are still in the playoff picture. The Arizona Cardinals have long been eliminated. Next matchup, the Chicago Bears traveling to Green Bay, taking on the Green Bay Packers. Bears already been eliminated. Packers are in the playoff picture. Next game, 4:25 p.m. Eastern, the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Chiefs have already clinched their division. They're going to be in the playoffs. Chargers have already been eliminated. Next game, 4:25 p.m. Eastern, the Denver Broncos traveling to Las Vegas to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Denver Broncos have already been eliminated. The Raiders have also been eliminated. Skip it past. Next game here, 4:25. My Philadelphia Eagles traveling to New York to take on the New York Giants. The Eagles are already in the playoffs, but they are right now in a spot where they need to win this game and have the Dallas Cowboys lose in order for them to win the NFC East. Giants have already been eliminated. Next game here, the Los Angeles Rams traveling to San Francisco, take on San Francisco 49ers. Rams are in the playoff picture. If they win this game, they're in. 49ers have already clinched the #1 seed in the NFC, so they'll be resting their starters. Next game, Dallas Cowboys traveling to Washington, take on the Washington Commanders. Dallas Cowboys are already in the playoffs. If they win this game, they win the NFC East. Washington Commanders have been eliminated. Last game on the schedule, 8:20 p.m. Eastern, Sunday Night Football, final Sunday Night Football game of the year, or the regular season. Buffalo Bills traveling to Miami to take on the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins are already in the playoffs. The Buffalo Bills need to win this game to be in the playoffs. So those are the slate of games. Here are my picks real quick. Steelers at Ravens. I'm giving that one to the Steelers. The Ravens are already in the playoffs, #1 seed. They have nothing to play for there. Next game, the Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. Games is in Indianapolis. I got the Colts winning that game. Next game, starting off with the 1 o'clock games on Sunday. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Carolina, take on the Carolina Panthers. I got the Buccaneers winning that matchup. Next game, the Cleveland Browns traveling to Cincinnati, take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Tough one to decide here because the Browns are already in the playoffs. They clinch everything they can clinch. I got the Bengals winning that game because I think the Browns are going to rest their starters for the playoffs. Next game, Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions. I got the Lions win that game because the Lions are still playing for seeding. They're in the playoffs, but they're trying to increase their seeding, so I got their starters playing. Lions take that game. Next game, New York Jets at New England Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots in that matchup. That's just a plan for pride game. Has no implications whatsoever. Both teams have already been eliminated. Next game, the Atlanta Falcons at the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, I'm gonna give that one to the Saints. The Saints are still playing for a playoff spot, so I'm giving that one to them. Next game, the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Tennessee Titans. The Titans are not playing for anything. The Jaguars are. Jaguars, I have winning that game. Next game, Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are not playing for anything. Seahawks are. They will be playing their starters. I got Seattle winning. Next game, Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, I'm giving that to the Green Bay Packers. Next game, Kansas City Chiefs at the Los Angeles Chargers. It's going to be interesting to see if the Chiefs even play their stars that game. They may not. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs anyway. Next game, Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm giving that one to the Las Vegas Raiders. Next game, I'm skipping over the Eagles, Giants. I come after that one. Next game, Los Angeles Rams at the San Francisco 49ers. I'm giving that one to the Los Angeles Rams. Next game, the Dallas Cowboys at the Washington Commanders. I would love to say Washington wins this game, obviously, because I need them to win it for my Eagles. But last year, these two played the last game of the year in Washington. So I'm obviously rooting for Washington, but I have to give it to the Cowboys, put my bias aside. And the Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. I say the Buffalo Bills win. They punch their ticket in the playoffs. Back up to my Eagles at the New York Giants. I don't have no trust whatsoever in this Philadelphia Eagles team, so I'm giving that one to the Giants. Prove me wrong on the field. So a quick recap of my picks here. Steelers at the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Cleveland Browns at the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals. Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions. I'm going with Detroit Lions. New York Jets at the New England Patriots. I'm going with New England Patriots. Atlanta Falcons at the New Orleans Saints. I'm going with the New Orleans Saints. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Tennessee Titans. I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. Kansas City Chiefs at the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going with the Las Vegas Raiders. Los Angeles Rams at the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams. Dallas Cowboys at the Washington Commanders. I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. And my Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Giants. I'm going with the New York Giants. So there's my picks. Hopefully, obviously, some of the ones I picked are wrong. Hopefully, my Eagles get the job done. And hopefully, Washington gets the job done against the Cowboys so the Eagles can at least win the NFC East, you know. No team has done it since my Eagles did in 04 and 05. This year, I felt like it was going to finally be that moment. Then the Eagles lose 4 of their last 5 games. And obviously, it's been rough, you know. But hopefully, they can end the season on a high note with a win against the Giants. And, win the NFC East, you know, and see what happens in the playoffs. But we'll see. There's my picks. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nights and Ones out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.